Brosplay!
Hey everybody! It's Dark Souls 3!
We finally made it through. Wait,
We're really doing it.
we made it. We did 1, 2, and then 3.
We played 2 first, but...
Did we not play it in the middle after 1?
No.
No.
No, we played 2 first. It was the first game we ever played.
2, 1, 3.
Yeah.
2, 1, 3.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
Exactly. Thank you.
It is called
So, much like all the other Souls games, it begins with a lovely little
the Lords of Sin.
world-building introduction cinematic.
Whoa, that reminds me of the Disney Castle. That is the Disney Castle.
Did they remind
actually.
you of Disney princesses?
Maybe the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I must climb to the top of the tower to become beautiful, right? Of course.
Pilgrim ladies.
The pilgrims.
Those
A
are the
huge
pilgrims.
part of the game is spent there, I think.
At the castle?
Yeah.
Is that the same castle from the second
At
game?
the castle. I don't know if this is the same place. Like, I think this is like the same universe, but there's fire is the theme of this game. You don't use effigies. You use fuck, what are they called? Cinders? No, you're after the Lords of Cinder, I think, instead of like Nito.
Yeah, unearthing the old Lords of Sin.
There you go.
And she
Oh,
just-
Embers. How the fuck did I was playing this 2 weeks ago. I've already forgot what I was talking.
Yeah, you told me we should play this because you're fresh. The fuck?
Well, I don't care about lore very much.
Whoa.
Yeah,
What?
he's in fucking Nito.
Is it? Is it the mud?
It's all of it. It's
Oh.
everything.
Thought it was a snake in mud.
Sure. Fuck these guys. Fuck the Abyss Watchers.
Oh, really?
You're gonna hear how much I hate the Abyss Watchers.
They look pretty ominous.
They're a boss. I'm not happy about them. Yorm the Giant's pretty fun. From the profaned capital.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at that sword.
Yeah,
Or is it
buddy.
an axe?
I don't know what it is. I think it's like it's Yorm's Yager.
So these are the Lords of Cinder? The
Yeah.
one oh, okay. So we already know kind of what the end goal of the game is?
Yeah.
Defeat the Lords of Cinder.
But this is Dark Souls. So really the end goal is progression.
The end goal is to survive.
Yeah.
The Lords will abandon their thrones.
That's a pretty
Yeah.
delicate set of hands for such a rough game.
It is. This is a great game. This game has lots of like the story often uses contrast. I enjoy contrast. She is the Flame Keeper. She was actually in the first game. I don't know if it was the same Flame Keeper, but there was a Flame Keeper in the first one.
There's a religious position in the 100 known as the Flame Keeper.
Yeah.
Oh wait, have you watched that?
I'm probably more up to date than you.
I'm fully up to date, so I
Oh,
call
okay, then
bullshit.
you are more up to date than me.
Challenge.
So, thus,
Okay, so what have we seen?
we're gonna. That was just a fun cinematic, which, by the way, was skippable. I'm looking at you, God of War. You fuck.
God of War doesn't have skippable
No.
cutscenes.
And neither does Ratchet and Clank, my favorite game of all time.
Yeah,
we're
that bothered me a lot as a kid. They were
Yeah, me too.
rarely skippable.
I'm playing Pyromancer because Pyromancer is the Shiromancer. I mean the shit. Sorry, I've been sick for like 4 or 5 days. I'm still like, I don't know what I'm supposed to get here. I could get the fire gem, and then put the fire gem
Just take the black
in my
fire bombs.
sword. Fuck the black fire bombs. I'm taking the ring.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be a pyromancer. I'm gonna be young this time because we were old in Bloodborne.
Oh, we were an old lady. So
I don't-
wait,
I don't
you're
think
gonna
I've
be a
ever
young lady now?
Yeah. Have I ever showed you the motion controls on the PS4?
You have.
Look at this
So
shit.
he is pointing the remote at the screen.
Yeah.
That's actually really cool. That's essentially the functionality of a Wii without a stupid-looking remote.
Exactly. So
It's probably not as easy to control though, because you're holding it with 2 hands.
This is way better than like having to do this fucking stupid shit.
Well, yeah, but I meant not better than a Wiimote. Like a
Oh, I don't
Wiimote,
know.
you'd probably have more precision with aiming just because you're only using one hand. Marilyn Manson? Oh my god.
Because I'm a pyromancer. That was obviously not off the cuff of my fucking stupid face. Obviously, I planned that.
That's a pretty good one, though, Marilyn Mancer.
Thank you.
Jesus.
At first, it was gonna be Marilyn Manson, like as in like I.P. Manson, but then I'm like, that's not
too close.
Really a joke. I mean, that's like if you had like.
That's like you tried the original name and it said name unavailable, so you put Manson instead.
I love seeing name. What's your favorite screen name you've ever seen before?
Seen somebody actually have?
Yeah. Could be yours, could be someone else's.
It's a really, really hard one. Favorite screen name. Didn't you used to know a guy named...
Yes, unfortunately, I don't know if I'm allowed to keep that in. Maybe I am, I don't know.
You asked me what my favorite
I didn't think you were
going
to say someone I knew and they're like an actual name of theirs. Anyway, my favorite is Cunt Cocula. Because it's
Cunt Cocula?
Yeah, it's...
That's so...
It's like, it's a parody of a parody. It's a parody of Count Chocula.
I guess,
It's a parody.
yeah.
Anyway, so this is Dark Souls. Welcome to Dark Souls. This is how you start a game, ladies and gentlemen, with no fucking welcome to Dark Souls. Press the R1 button to do things. Instead, they let you kind of do whatever you want, and if you choose to read these messages, then you learn the information. But if you played Dark Souls before, you don't need any of this shit. This is like, you've seen this before. There's nothing new
Yeah,
here.
I think that is the big key. If you've played Dark Souls before, if you're familiar with it, it's awesome.
Oh,
But
no.
I can definitely see how new players would just be like, what the fuck do I do? Like, where do I go? What is my motivation? Who am I?
And if there's a Souls game that is your first, this is actually probably the best one, because it's like it just has so many more. It's just so much more accessible. It still does all of the Dark Souls things, but the first little bit is going to be a little slightly more designed for a newbie. I think there might be a secret around here that I've never found.
Wait, do you have
sure.
to hit illusory walls or hit A on them?
Yeah, in that's a big, because like I think I can like drop down from up there. I don't know. I've never found the secret here. I'm pretty sure there might be one, but
I like that there's no map.
oh, I love it. I think mini maps are so often unnecessary. So I'm a firemancer. I'd be Manson, bro.
So is that your one-shot move that takes forever?
No. So I start off with fireball.
And that's what you're using now?
Yeah, it one-shots people now just to make you feel powerful. I would say Pyromancer is the most overpowered class, but I haven't played
All of them.
any other way. Also, there's no classes in this game. It's just what you choose to go into.
And what you choose to start with.
Exactly. So you can become a Pyromancer without starting as one. You get the Pyromancy Flame pretty soon. Probably less than 5 hours probably.
Wait, so that gives you like the upgraded ability?
Yeah. So you need the Pyromancy Flame in order to cast Pyromancies.
Oh.
So if I change over to my shield, the same button that casts Fireball
Does not work.
blocks. Hey,
Oh.
what timing! I didn't even plan that. Look at this asshole. I fucking
Flaming
love it.
crossbow, asshole.
More like flaming ass. Ha! And the ragdolls are back. Couldn't have a Dark Souls game without the ragdolls.
Well, I was gonna say, were they ever gone?
No, it's just like, like the developers took like 2 years to make this, so it's like it wasn't happening,
At least,
And then it's back.
at least they've stayed true. Like this feels very much
Oh.
like, feels more like the first game.
It feels so good, man. It feels so good in the hand. They re-optimized it recently in like March of 2017, so it actually plays better. Turn back. That's actually, I don't know if that's a player or if that's the game putting in here. Also, I
It was
really like how
conveniently placed.
in moments like this, you walk slowly, and if I hold the sprint button, I just like kind of move fast instead of like this.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll explain
That's a
that in
huge
a bit.
difference.
So this is
What do
an
you mean?
optional.
What do you mean? Explain that.
Like the running mechanic is very different in this game
Oh,
than you'd
okay.
expect. This is very weird. This is optional in the starting area. We're not
Yeah.
even out of the tutorial. I haven't even found a bonfire. And if I decided to go this direction, I have to fight this guy.
Whoa.
We're less than 10 minutes in, and I'm already fighting what most games would wait an hour to show you as a boss.
This is like a full boss fight.
Yeah, this is what's known as a mini boss. In Dark Souls, mini bosses are what other games would call full bosses.
Dude, yeah, I was gonna say this is not a mini boss at all. Holy shit! And this guy, yeah, you just take a wrong turn, you're like, man, this game is hard as hell.
Oh yeah,
I'm
you'd think that
leaving.
this is like a bad game, like almost like it was like poorly. Oops. There we go. So they added something in this game. Each weapon has its own, like, instead of an ult move from Bloodborne, I don't know if I can do this.
Yeah, man, this guy is fucking harsh.
They have special abilities, like the sword allows you to do like special cool shit. This gives me Warcry.
Oh, okay, but you're not even gonna be able to hit him.
Yeah, so far it's been not so good.
So the Estus Flask is a straight up heal. There's no overtime.
No, straight up heal. I can move. It's like a balance between the Bloodborne healing and Dark Souls 1. In Dark Souls 1, you couldn't move at all while you're healing. In
I do remember
Bloodborne, you
that.
can move a little bit, but it was a fast heal. In this game, they kind of balanced it out like to the middle.
This guy's ruthless. Every time he hits you, it's such a significant portion of your health.
I can't even see, with how bright his crystals are, I can't even see how much damage I'm
Yeah,
doing.
his health bar moving. You got to use some of that, some more of that fire. It's
yeah.
cool that you start with your Estus Flask rather than having to acquire it.
Yes, you start with the Estus... Oops, I used the wrong one. And then they gave me the Ashen Estus Flask. I just didn't mention it.
Yeah, so... Oh, wait, they gave that to you since you started?
Like, very quickly. It's
Okay.
like one of the first things I picked up.
So that returns mana.
God.
Oh, that's really
God,
tough.
crystals, no!
Mr. Crystals.
That'd be funny if I died. Here, I can't really block him very well, so I'm just gonna go one.
Yeah, there's no shield
Oh!
necessary.
That's the thing that got me last time.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't get you that time. You only have time for one hit, eh? Each time?
I'm kind of just taking my time here. Also, if I forgot to turn the music back on, I apologize. I don't know if this is supposed to be this quiet. That might be my fault.
It's hard to tell. Some boss fights, like, the music ends after a while, and then as soon as the boss fight's over, it'll probably be fine. Get out of there, brother!
Oh, okay. This is a classic Dark Souls. Ooh, I don't even know how I managed to dodge that one. Hey! Most enemies have that, where they have like a weird little stagger thing, where if you do enough damage, they do that.
Give you a few free hits.
Yeah. But if you're not ready for it...
Then you don't get anything out of it.
Exactly.
Okay,
Oh.
he's actually going down now that you're getting regular hits on him.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to go quiet or safe because I didn't want to die in the first episode. On the first real enemy.
Dude, you're gonna die. You're gonna die a bunch.
What's over here?
Uh,
Oh, there's a thing right there. Okay.
We're fighting right now. Is this
Sorry.
really the time?
I played more than 30 hours of this 2 weeks ago in like less than 2 weeks. So I'm very into the Dark Souls-y thing going on here.
Yeah, you're exploring and fighting all at once.
Yeah.
That's one thing I like, is when there are scenes where you have to
Hey.
fight off enemies and move through like levels at the same time.
Yes.
But I don't like it on platformers.
A Link
It
to
really
the
bothers
Past.
me in platformers.
A Link to the Past does it very well.
Yes, that's actually one of the main ones I was thinking of. But to me, the problem with doing it on a platformer is it just feels like you're playing Poke-Floats. you just feel
Oh, yeah.
frustrated trying to get to platforms. And yeah, I don't like moving worlds in platformers.
All the music's on, so that was supposed to be that quiet.
And still that quiet.
Yeah, I think it's because this is the open area. I think the intention is for there to be no music until the part coming up. To,
Oh,
to
okay,
build.
so there's something...
Like, it's supposed to be
around the corner?
quiet, where you're like, well, this is kind of interesting, and then it's like...
Is this supposed to be like a revelation of how big the world is?
Yeah, these are pre-rendered backgrounds, which is why they like look like glossy.
Yeah.
I love it. There's also a weird like I don't know how to describe it. It's an FOV perspective change thing that makes it kind of feel like it's moving.
Okay, so the background moves less quickly than what's in front of you.
I think it moves. No, I think it moves like based on like the oh fuck, it's really hard to describe. You know when you look when you put your face close to like a point of something and it kind of warps.
Yeah,
Kinda.
like...
Yeah, it's not. I'm not describing it well, but
You mean like when you look at a pencil and you lose half of it?
kind of.
Or are you talking about when you bring a pencil super close?
I can describe it here. So see the point right in front of me.
Yeah.
As I move it to the left, it slowly stretches.
Oh,
It's a little
okay.
bit bigger than it was when it was here. It's not much. I could also be full of shit.
But I do know what you mean. That's the same way when a map is created. There's distortion at the edges.
Yeah.
You're seeing it in 3D, but it's printed in 2D, so they have to account for that.
There's also
pretty sweet.
Parrying, which I don't do because I just don't like parrying
No?
because of this. Because if you don't do it right, you just flounder. Come on, buddy.
But that's the thing. A parry doesn't require a shield, right?
No. But I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say.
Well, because a parry is supposed to be when you block a sword using another sword.
Oh, I see. Well, it's still called parry, even with the shield or not.
I believe that's called a block.
No, because this is a block and this is a parry.
That's just a shield bash.
Okay, well, fine.
I don't think that's anything.
Well, look, if I just smack him, nothing happens.
They call that a parry?
Yeah. I'm like really not doing it. Oh, and this doesn't do it.
What the fuck was that?
It was the war cry.
Oh, okay. It was like he hit you while you were shouting, and the shout kind of escaped.
It did actually. Like it actually moves them back.
I love.
See?
Okay.
It also counts as a sound. So if you're sneaking up on an enemy and you war cry, they turn around. It's so funny.
Well, that makes sense. It would be so obscene if you shouted behind them and they just didn't notice.
He's like, ah! And he's like, he hears a footstep and he's like, who's there?
Yeah, who was that? A little sniffling in the background.
So I know what's up next. So I'm gonna take this real nice and fucking smooth and not use my fire because I need my fire.
This is
Can't
the
let
thing
the fire
that
die.
the thing that really gets me about every Dark Souls game is when you hit someone with your axe, it feels like you hit them with your axe.
And you're not even playing and you can feel that game feel.
It feels so good. Like this is a game you'd want to play if you had one of those days where you're just like, oh man, I just want to like throw something at a wall. You just play this, you just feel yourself fucking smacking these guys. Look at this guy with the spear. Watch me bury my axe in his head. Yeah, you think you're cool with your flaming crossbow? I will show you what the end of this hall. Ooh.
Yeah, there's now a hold attack. In the past you can only do strong attacks. But now you can hold it for like a ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Oh, they're gone. I wanted to watch them fall into the mist, but I ruined it.
One of these days, you're gonna go over the edge and go into the mist.
You're gonna find it into the mist, and no one's gonna know what to say.
One of these days, I'm gonna hold you down.
I think he doesn't want to hold her down, right?
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Well, I guess I don't know.
One of these days. What is the line? One of these days.
Is it? Are you talking about DJ Khaled?
Oh no, I'm talking. I'm talking.
He's got a song called "Hold You Down."
I was talking about the Foo Fighters.
Oh.
You know the song I'm talking about, right?
No.
One of these days. Yeah. It's like one of these days I'll hold you down.
I don't know that song at all.
One last thing before I quit.
Oh, yeah,
I
oh, yeah.
never... Yeah, come on, you know that song.
I do.
I was gonna say bullshit. You don't know that song.
I think I'm more partial to "Stranger Things Have Happened to Know."
That's a great song, but it's very slow.
Also, there's that thing up there teaches me that a plunging attack, and then there's a guy that you can plunge. What I'm trying to say here is learning through gameplay is a fucking thought out.
This is a very repetitive role. It's kind of cool, actually. Whoa. There's something very inhuman about that roll.
Yeah. Also, I didn't explain. In order to run, you have to be sprinting, and then you let go of the sprint button and then tap it again. So it's not.
It can be hard.
Yeah.
Can you land an attack off that?
Yes.
Do it right now.
Oh no, you can't do that.
Oh, through the water.
But you can.
So
Oh no, it's if you hold this and then right. Yeah, there you go.
Is this one of those Knights of No Quarter
This is.
that you were talking
I think his
about?
name is Ooter.
Hey, Ooter.
Hello, Ooter.
Remove sword.
That's a nice
Oh.
sword you got there. Check out the fucking. Like, I don't know if you noticed.
Wait, is he a friendly or an enemy?
This is like we're about to find out.
Fuck.
I gotta take the sword straight out of his heart.
Yeah, this is not gonna be good.
I don't know if you noticed, this game runs at 60 frames a second.
And
most
he's
of the
got
time.
something growing out of him.
He's got 60 frames a second. Is what it is.
He does.
It's trying to get out of him too hard. So what's Udr gonna do for us now that we've removed the sword? Hey, buddy.
No, don't be angry. Don't grab your weapon.
Oh no! Health bars mean we're
no.
fighting.
Yeah.
See, there's the music.
So, in hindsight, we should have just dismantled him with the sword in his heart.
Kept it in, tossed him off the ledge.
Yeah, or just fireballed the crap out of him.
Health, dodge.
Enemies always have these insanely large weapons with ridiculous ranges.
Absolutely.
I guess that's the
Dark
point,
Souls
right?
experience.
That's the whole point.
Did you notice how
Woo!
some of his attacks are well telegraphed? Others, he looks like he's going to attack, and then he holds it. He doesn't attack yet. And that's to get you to dodge and then get hit by it.
That's the exact same move the Pursuer did.
Are you ready for
That's
this?
not
Are you
the
ready
same.
for this? Is this just like the Pursuer, brother?
What? He's not even gonna fully change?
No, that's it. That's as far as he goes.
Oh.
That's like the Dark Lord or something trying to get out, and he like has to stay inside. Oh, I'm out of fireballs. I'm out of fireballs. It's looking bad.
It's looking bad.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
Whoa, we need some health.
Oh.
Oh god. Big.
Really? Really? I didn't want to beat him too fast. So I went for the attack and I lost.
Oh, brother.
That's what you get. Oh. Oh, bother.
His giant decrepit hand reminds me of the butler from Scary Movie with that weird hand.
Germs.
My germs. Yeah, he's just smashing you with his germs.
So we're gonna do the traditional Dark Souls experience.
And
where
just
you-
run
you
there?
Just fly. Watch this dodge. Watch this dodge.
Now that is what a fog wall should look like.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
What are you trying to do here? You're trying to get them to hit each other?
No, you can. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't work. Oh, that's really weird. Very strange. Normally, you can when you dodge into somebody, they get like slightly knocked back.
Oh, like you just batter them with your body.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't get too close. Wow.
Don't get too close.
It's amazing how much his range changes when he turns into that weird freak.
Excuse me.
Don't tell me it's not a freak. You got a 9-foot hand growing out of your face.
I think if you want to have a 9-foot hand growing out of your face, then you go right ahead. As
More
long as
power
you don't,
to you.
As long as you don't use it to assault others, then I'm like power to you, man.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna get bit. Whoa, he has a tail too. I didn't even really notice that.
I don't know if it does any damage, but I'm not gonna find out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get hit by it anyways.
Also, for those of you
can.
who really care about how games feel, look, and perform, you may have noticed that the camera FOV changed when that boss fight started. It slightly pulled back to allow for a more enjoyable boss fight experience.
That was pretty sweet, and we defeated him.
Yeah, and I got an ember.
So an ember allows you to light a bonfire?
Embers are... That would have been really cool. I didn't even think of that. That would have been a fucking great idea if you couldn't light bonfires without embers.
Hey man, I'm here all day.
But, well, you're here for a little bit, and then you're gonna go home.
I'm here for an hour or two.
That's how we keep the show fresh. That's how we do an entire 8-hour game, always feeling like we're super into it, because we couldn't do that.
Always feeling like we're super into it. I don't know if you've seen all our episodes,
Well,
brother.
I mean, we're always into it. It just doesn't always sound like it, and sometimes we're very tired because we have other things to do.
We got real lives.
See that?
Broken and straight sword.
That's a reference.
Is there a broken gay sword around?
Whoa! Whoa!
Antonyms.
Handshake.
Antonyms.
Brosplay would like to welcome all walks of life,
Including the straights and the gays.
including the straights. I don't know if the straights, especially the whites, I don't know if they are accepted enough anymore.
Yeah, they need help being accepted by all.
They don't feel at home anymore. It's okay, whites. We'll have our time again.
Yeah, have you seen that picture of the? Have you seen that picture of like the white lab dressed in a trucker hat? He's got a beer and he's like, "I'll be damned if my daughter's gonna date a black lab."
Oh, they're jokes, people. Anyway, broken straight sword is it's a reference to the first game. You start with a broken straight sword.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily called
Is
broken
it just
straight sword.
collectible in this?
Yeah, well, you can use it, and it doesn't do any damage, or it doesn't do enough.
It's like the wrist irons in
Yeah,
Oblivion.
it's just like a vanity thing.
Just sweet.
Just fun.
I love vanity
just
items.
fun.
I think vanity items are super important because every single item in a game doesn't exist, right? So it's like, this
Right.
item's more useful than this item. Yeah, but they're all fake. So like, if you have one that's just for looking cool, why not?
Yeah.
It doesn't take you any space to store it. You just put it in your character's invisible backpack.
Yeah, and in this game, your weight is based on what you're wearing. So you see up in the top right underneath equip load a weight ratio.
Makes so little sense. I think it's awesome.
If you, yeah, me too.
It should be the opposite way around. All the things you have equipped should not encumber you.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Right? That's how Oblivion was when you were skilled enough with an armor.
Well, are you skilled enough?
Are you skilled in this armor? If you are, you shall be light on your feet.
Look at this guy.
He's already dead?
He's taking a fucking nap. Till me
Yeah.
and Mitch came along and just stabbed him in the face.
Yeah, he was just a dead man sleeping and he didn't know it.
And just a dead man sleeping on a mountain. Anyway, what I meant to say was, there's so many references to the original game. I think Miyazaki, which by the way I didn't correct myself on. We haven't been back to Bloodborne since the last time I got it wrong. I said I think it was Igarashi. He did later Castlevanias. It's Hidetaka Miyazaki is who does this series. He's the director. He unfortunately supervised and not directed Dark Souls 2, which is why it's so different. And I think this game was his way of saying like, "Hey, I'm back, kids."
I fucked up in
yeah, like,
stepping
I'm sorry.
down.
Well, he
Oh my god.
This is Swordmaster.
What?
This is Swordmaster. That's his name.
He's like Havel? He
he's-
just shows up?
No, because spoiler alert, Havel's in this game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just mean, like, he's like the vengeful striker. He's just one of those characters that shows up.
Yeah, except
He's
he
not-
doesn't say anything.
He's not a regular character. He's
No.
not, like, there aren't multiples of him.
No, and he like if I defeat him here, he will actually be summonable at the first boss.
Really?
Yeah, man. I didn't
So
even
what-
notice. I was like,
But don't you have to defeat him here?
no,
I guess
no,
you can
no.
go
This
around
is
him,
an
eh?
optional direction. Also, did you see how much
He almost
damage he
killed
just
you,
did?
yeah.
Yeah. He is doing. I don't know what it's called, but there's an art or a fighting style. I don't know where it was invented. It might have been in Japan. And it's like there's like 200 and something ways to kill a person by starting with your blade sheathed.
Really?
And he's doing that right now.
Oh, I see it. Okay, yeah. That's actually the first time he held this sword out.
Yep.
And he died for
was
it.
He fucking died for it. And I got it. I got the Uchi
Whoa.
Katana, the Master's attire, and the Master's gloves.
Dude, I love this game.
Yeah, me
Well,
too.
I guess these games. I just love how they're designed, how they're so open. They're so available to you.
Well, that was optional. I wasn't supposed to go this direction.
And yeah, dude, you gotta put on that fucking katana.
Yeah, man.
The
I
Urget...
can't
Wait, what
use
is it?
Uchi Katana.
Uchi katana.
I can't use it effectively, so I can't do, like... I can do all the moves, I just wouldn't be able to use it very well regularly. But, so it's got, like, a normal attack, it's got crazy attack, and then if I hold my ult, I hold the sword like this, and I can walk around all fucking...
Oh, nice.
It's got two. It's got that one, and then the strong attack is an upward attack. Oh, I have to let go. Whoa, that's cool. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Next time, East-West Shield?
Next time, we're going up the stairs, and we're going down the stairs.
Yeah.
Or we're just gonna camp out on this platform.